The great thing about Halloween is that there's no exclusivity to it. It's completely inclusive to any kind of train of thought or personality or person or your own personal background.
With Halloween art, you can be gruesome, you can be vintage, you can make happy kind of sculptures or really spooky and scary things. And I always want to create something bigger, something more monstrous or hideous. Our theme for the studio is basically Scarecrow's studio where every day is Halloween.
We make all of our artwork out of paper mache.
Our number one thing that we make are jack-o'-lantern sculptures. We make trolls, monster busts, life-size sculptures like witches. Most recently, we started making gargoyle sculptures.
Scarecrow Studio is a think tank for Halloween awesomeness.
I basically start everything out with the old-fashioned newspaper dipped in paste. And then I apply that over an armature that I build. I use strips of cardboard to give it a three-dimensional look to the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And then once that process is done, we make our own homemade paper mache clay, and we sculpt in the details that way. After that hardens, that's when Yvette goes in and works her magic with the paint and brings it to life that way.
First thing, it gets sanded to kind of even out the different layers and so that the paint goes on smoothly. Then it gets a complete coat inside and out of a white primer. Then it gets a complete coat of black. And then after that all dries, it gets what's called a dry brush effect over top of the black with another layer of white to get a three-dimensional look. And then from there, after that dries, it gets at least 4 to 5 layers of different colors of orange. Each layer gets either brighter or darker, and each layer gets less and less and less paint. Then I finish the stems, and then the whole thing gets sealed with polyurethane.
When I'm making that piece of art, from start to finish, I get very involved in it.
It takes months for a piece to be finished, so I'm watching it come to life. To watch something go from just a round ball of nothing to this caricature that is animated in a way is something that kind of gets in my heart.
Sometimes it's a little bit sad, too. You reach that point where that piece is finished.
The pieces become kind of like part of the family. They really do take on a personality and a life of their own. It drives her crazy because half of them I want to keep all the time. And she's constantly telling me we don't have room to keep them all, which is very true. But I get very, very attached to the pieces, especially by the time I'm finished painting them.
I have a really great support system for my crazy art studio. Yvette, my wife, she'll ask me, what crazy thing are you making? And then, of course, you know, when I'm done, she's excited to take over from there and paint.
Besides it being therapy and a way to meditate, is a family affair. My wife and I have been doing it together for 6 years, and the beautiful thing about that is that we still love each other, and we haven't killed each other yet.
It creates kind of a strange bond when you have that partnership with the person that you're married to. You're creating anything with that person. It's very special and it makes me very happy. I don't think I would be as happy if she wasn't involved in it, to be honest with you.
It's not so much about the fact that it's Halloween, it's about the fact that we do it together.